From the areas that I've seen in our school so far, it's not just focused around maths PLD, which is what we brought it into the school initially through, but they've been using it in lots of areas as a way to look at how their students respond to what they're doing, as a way of looking at themselves and how they might be delivering the information, and then changing their practice as a result to become better teachers so that their children become better learners.
Well, it's great to be able to reflect on the lesson afterwards, look at what questions I asked, how I interacted with the students, how I moved around the class, questions that maybe weren't as useful as other questions that I could have used.
Nikki and I did an impact coach session with Sharon, and she was blown away at the stuff that she had seen, and we've gone back afterwards, and talked to her about, well, how did it go? And she said, I now know that this is what I say, but I say it too much to these people and not enough to these people.
We're using it a lot to work out where children are going. We are working on the fine motor skills and the things that the kids are lacking to be able to even just hold the pencil, and where they're really actually up to. What is their dominant hand, what's their dominant eye, and things like that. And often we can't catch that sort of thing, so we are using what we can film to help us analyse that so that we can make individual programs for the kids.
Right, because you work with the
5-year-olds.
5-year-olds, yeah.
So we've got a big group of boys at the moment, and a lot of them can't hold their pencils properly, they can't, there's a lot of things. And so looking at being able to go back and look, we can then look at the footage and go, okay, so then we go through our Moving Smart book and we work out which activities the kids need, and then we can write an individual plan.
Iris is a good way, professional way, that puts a lens that you can't put judgment into, because it's the evidence is right there, so I can't say, well, I think that this, because I see and you see. So with Iris, that's a really good thing.
It's been a growth factor for teachers, as in knowing that they don't have to share it in the beginning, that they've got some control around their practice, so that gives them their really deep inner reflection on what they're doing, and then their confidence grows, and when they hear others are able to show and share, they kind of want to do that too, because they see the rich dialogue that's taking place.